Guys, the Church of Kendo is now in session, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you 5 easy-to-know tips for DMZ for beginners to become absolute beasts and pros when you drop into Al Mazrah. All I ask is that if this video did help you guys out, is to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Let's shoot for 25 likes on this video, and let's get into it. The very first tip I want to give you is go over to your faction missions. If you guys don't know, these faction missions give you a crap ton of XP. I am tier 4 with all of these missions, as you can see. Tier 4, tier 4, tier 4. I'm actually close to tier 5. If you guys don't know, these missions actually give you a crap ton of XP. You can see I'm getting 15,000 XP for completing one mission. That's essentially an entire level. I'm level 199. That's the first tip I want to give you, is make sure to select these missions on the top right hand side of your screen. You can see all the missions. It's absolutely amazing, and it gives you a crap ton of XP. The second thing is when you have your weapons, you can see right here your loadout. You want to go over to weapons. Here's your loadout. In the top left hand side of your screen, you're going to have what you had last for your exfil. As you can see, I have a 3 armor plate, a gas mask, and a self-revive. So when I load into the game, I will have all 3 of those with me. So if you guys are wondering, you do exfil, and you can exfil with other stuff, and I have a medium backpack on. Now, as you can see, this is my loadout. This is the #1 most important thing for you guys to know, is your loadout is essential, and it is key to being really good at the game of DMZ, because you don't want to spawn in with nothing, and you don't want to spawn in with crappy contraband weapons. So, as you can see, I actually have 2 insured slots, because if you don't know, in order to get 2 insured slots, you have to get your faction missions up to tier 3 for all 3 tiers. I have done that, so I can consider myself kind of a pro when it comes to DMZ. So right here, I just have the combat knife just to show you guys, and I have the TAC 56. In my opinion, the TAC 56 is the very best weapon to use in Modern Warfare 2's DMZ mode. So now what you want to do is select the TAC 56. That is the first weapon for your loadout. Now you can have a second weapon for your loadout. I usually go with fist because this is a slower weapon. It's an assault rifle. You can also use your second insured slot, or you can go over to your contraband weapons. The third tip is, make sure you look at your contraband weapons and make sure you clean it out for crappy weapons, because you're only allowed 20 contraband weapons. Now, the Vel 46, the X12 are pretty good. The TAC 56 I already have, selected. That's why I can't use another TAC 56 class. As you can see, all these weapons are contraband weapons, which means another tip I want to give you is if you die with this weapon and you die with your contraband weapons, if they're contraband, you lose them forever. You cannot get them back. They're left to the DMZ worlds and gods. But with your insured weapons, is after, I think it's 4 hours for your second insured slot. So if you die with your second insured slot or first insured slot, you lose it for 4 hours. Another pro tip I want to give you guys when you drop in is if you do not have an insured weapon and your insured weapon is on cooldown, cash is key. Cash is what makes the world go round when it comes to your insured weapons. If you don't know, you can actually collect cash and exfil with cash, and it will lower the cooldown of your weapon. So you can see on screen I have infinite money, and that's mainly because one guy did the money glitch, but that'll be patched by the time you guys probably see this video. But I killed him and took all of his cash. You can also go to these dead drop sites that I'm showing on screen. These dead drop sites, if you put cash or valuables in, it'll reduce the cooldown to your weapon without you having to exfil with it. So if you think you're going to die and you don't want to lose that cash, you just drop it into the dead drop. Next tip I want to give you is make sure you use munitions box for your field upgrade. It is very important. Now, your lethal doesn't really matter. You can use frag grenade, semtex, claymore. It doesn't really matter. Make sure you use tactical for a stim as well, because when you're really damaged, these bots are absolutely crazy, and they do a crap ton of damage. Munitions box is massive as well, like I mentioned before. You want to make sure your loadout is absolutely killer, because once you get into the game, it's all hands on deck. And if you want to play with other people, that's one thing too. So what we're going to do now is we're going to deploy, and I'm going to give you 2 other tips for you guys as well. The biggest tip I can give you guys when you drop into DMZ right now is nobody is friendly until they declare they are friendly. Make sure your microphone is on and working, because if you do not have your microphone on, no one will think you are friendly, and you will be shot on sight. I promise you that. As you can see, I'm in the middle of fighting with the team. You know why? Because my 2 teammates asked if they were friendly, and they said no, they are not, and they shot at us, and they killed my 2 teammates and ended up killing them and bringing them back, as you can see on screen. But the biggest tip I can give you too, make sure your mic is muted until you turn it on, because I don't know how many times I have found somebody hiding in a corner or killed them because their proximity chat is on and their microphone is on, and I hear their baby screaming in the background, this guy yelling at his wife yelling at him to throw out the dishes or clean the garbage out. Trust me, you'll hear a lot of weird stuff on proximity chat. Everybody has a life, and they're trying to just play some video games for a little bit, but I promise you, you're going to hear a lot of weird stuff when you drop into the DMZ area, especially when people's open mics are open and they're talking and they don't have it muted. So make sure your mic is muted when you're in DMZ, or you will be found out by enemy teams. And trust me, a lot of these enemy teams are not nice, like I mentioned. Some are nice if you find like 1 or 2 people, like one person, if they're solo, might actually be friendly, because they want to actually get missions done like I mentioned before. But if you're running into a 3-man team, more than likely they are not friendly. Don't declare anything. Make sure if you do declare that you're friendly and say, hey, friendly team, make sure you're in a high area or hiding, and make sure that you don't get shot by these people, because these people are ruthless on DMZ. Trust me, they will kill you for $15. They will kill you for a weapon that is they don't even care about. So hopefully this video did help you guys out. These are the pro tips that I can give you guys to make sure you are a better DMZ player when you drop into the DMZ area. If you guys did enjoy the video and or want me to make more videos on this, make sure to comment down in the comment section below and subscribe to the channel, as well as liking the video. Like I mentioned before, shooting for 25 likes is the goal. If you guys want to like more, that'd be great. But subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Thank you so much for 51,200 subscribers. You guys have been a blessing. You don't understand the amount of support I've gained. I've gained like 4,000 subscribers since DMZ has dropped, really, or like since Modern Warfare 2 has dropped. So thank you guys so much for the constant support on the channel. Like, I don't make YouTube videos for money. I have a full-time job. Like, I literally just do this for fun. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. My name's Kando. I absolutely love you guys, and I'm out. Peace.